Join discord.tv/flatearth and enter a VC check-in room, and someone will come along to VC Riffia to get involved with the conversation about Earth.
Enemy spotted.
Flatstuff the Troll.
They do.
Drace and Karma do have a lot of great music.
Never heard of it, thank you.
Yeah, it's I think it's Drace. Is it Drace on YouTube? I'm subscribed. I'll go.
It's
Drop a
Trace.
link in chat, that would be great.
Yeah, get that link. Love, Wisdom, and Harmony or something like that. Grace, Love, Wisdom, and Harmony. Who's got the 6-string?
I did a few songs for Flat Earth, but only about 4 of them, and then I started doing video editing, and I didn't have time for both, but I'm getting back into both, trying to make time for both, because I need more music, and something that's not lame like I've been using recently. So I'll have to get back. I used to have the recording studio in the living room. Now I got like all these computers instead. So.
They go with the groovy bass lines from the 70s. You can't go wrong, man.
You never heard my hit song? I wrote it. It was called "What You Doing, Mason." It was really good. Chief Crow liked it.
I don't think I saw that.
I did a couple other ones, and I pulled a couple that aren't up there anymore. It's hard watching your own stuff as well. I'm a little bit of shy when it comes to singing, I guess. And it's a one-man army, you know. It's tough. But some people can do that real well. I've been lucky. I've been doing flat earth work. I haven't had to use my voice. I did a couple of overdubs to make it funny and some of my own video work, but I really haven't had to use any of myself. Unless, say, RV or something, he had to put his voice out there and have all kinds of, all those guys, if you put yourself out there, you're going to make fun of you at the other 5 big channels that are Globies. Look what they do to CC, and they do. Well, these CC guys are sus. I wouldn't put my name as that. So I would never. I'm not a big fan of the CC. You know what it is special to us, but they I don't know if they're mocking by using it.
I tagged you in the live stream voice text with Drace's channel.
Thank you.
Yeah, he gets on here a little bit. I guess he takes breaks just like all of us do, but he's a regular on here. Pretty sure he's a moderator. But him and his sister Karma are really great musicians, so you can check them out.
I heard it on Discord, I think, is where you sent it. Thank you. I don't know where you sent it. I'm assuming Discord now.
Yeah, it's in the live stream voice text.
I'm a big noob with Discord. I had my own little channel, and I was with this other society 3 different times, and I wasn't happy with that. And
well,
Flat Earth Society.
Hold on.
yeah, pretty much.
You know how every voice call has their own voice chat for each one? This one's called live stream voice text 1 for this live stream. And I even tagged you in it, so it should tell you you have a notification on the voice text that I sent it to you.
Sounds good. I have a lot of channels. It's a bit confusing, the Discord, and I usually don't use it when I'm making videos because it's like slow. It's like having Skype and all this stuff running. I shut it down, and I don't know. My best talent, I think, is putting out studio versions, not doing live streams. Just keep on making what I call new original content that's reused. Just keep on do as many as I can, before I can't do it.
You got some background noise.
I really had another mission with the Aurora Borealis, how it surrounds us. I was thinking how those lights surround the Earth. We never really get to see it. They don't show it to us a lot. I'm in the Northern Lights groups and all that stuff. But that they say that's the drone, the edge or whatever, all those lights that are on the edges, maybe. I don't know. It's also in Canada too, the Northern Lights, but that's not really the edge. I'm thinking the aurora goes around the whole thing. I'm not, who can prove it to me? I don't know.
Yeah, that's speculation. So we can speculate on that if you want to. Well, it's a little after 16 minutes
I don't
after
want to
spec.
make videos. I'd rather go to one of the edges, or I was thinking the boat would be the best way, but I don't eat fish or anything like that. So I'm going to have a real hard time getting to any kind
Sure,
of edge.
your kitty cats don't like fish. Come on now.
No, I don't eat fish. Yeah, I have to feed them fish, unfortunately.
Well, you don't eat
Logistically,
fish?
sorry.
But yeah, it's going to be tough for me to go to the edges on a boat. So even though I want to get a boat,
Well, logistically, you got to remember it's not just the treaty that keeps us fenced in.
I've seen the videos where they send people back, but people laugh at me when I tell them about that, how they won't let me go where I want, even with the passport now.
Which videos?
Oh, there was Italian people that got stopped, and there was that early one. Really, I have them somewhere. It's a few of them. It's probably like 3 guys that got stopped that we have videos about.
The
The
Australian
last one
one
was
with the
those
fishing
couple
boat?
from Italy, right?
Don't know. You talking about the Australian guys in the fishing boat?
I think that was the time before, and then there was another one, right?
Yeah. I don't know. That doesn't seem realistic to me. They're
It's probably
in a
like that,
little. They're in a
Truman Show
little fishing.
poster. This could happen to you. They don't,
They're in a little. They're in a little fishing
most
boat,
people don't
so
know
they're
how to
not gonna.
swim and stuff, right?
Fucking
And most of
hell.
the earth is water and stuff, so people are scared of the flying. They're scared of swimming. The other half scared of something else. You
And
got to be brave to go to Admiral Byrd Land, I guess, or just to leave your town. You got to be brave these days.
well, I would just say that logistically, it's not just the treaty. Although the treaty does make it impossible to go, but if you wanted to go and explore first, you wouldn't be able to do it free and independently thanks to the treaty. But if you could, you would have to really prepare to die or lose people because you wouldn't want to go by yourself.
Yeah,
Uh,
prepared to die in the frozen tundra, of course.
right.
Uh, but anyway, what do you think about the lights? You ever see these Northern Lights pictures where there's like an angel in the sky or something? What is that called? Do you know anything about that?
Pareidolia?
No, I would
It's
like
like
to.
the mother. They call it the mother in the aurora up in like Alberta or something. But it's weird that it's in Alberta, isn't it? I find that weird that it would be like in the center or what.
You got something to, if you could post it in the live stream voice text, that's the
If you
text.
guys ever get interested in the aurora, there's plenty of places that do that, and they post a
You're not
picture.
wrong about interrupting people.
I
You got that
survived the
one right.
aurora photo bomb of 2023. It was amazing. Everybody posts their pictures that actually are there or whatever. Facebook has a good aurora resource if you guys are on there.
What about Aurora Australis?
Aurora, yeah, I think the Aurora Chasers, the Alberta one, they're all over, groups all over.
What about Aurora Australis? What do you think about that?
I'm not sure. Is that the
Well,
Southern
that's the one
Cross or
that's the one in
something?
the south. The Aurora Borealis, but it's in the
You
south.
call it that the other way, right?
Aurora Australis.
Yes, right. You guys are pretty close to the edge, if that's where you guys are in the south over there. Be
Nowhere
closer,
near it, man.
close if you're in Argentina, Thailand, Australia, I would say, or if you live way up north.
Thailand's nowhere near it.
But
Thailand's
to
in
go
the
up north,
equator.
I think the north edge would be over like by Seattle, though, way
Hello, is
across
my
to the
mic
west
working?
north, whatever that is, whatever's up there in Canada. A lot of snow, I guess.
Yes,
Hello.
your mic is working.
Thank you.
No, I
Doesn't
can't
seem
hear
like
you there,
it.
Jimbo.
Thanks for the chat, everybody, as well. If I dip out, thanks everybody. I had fun.
Yeah, come back and see us. And if we have met before, like you said, good to see you. Sorry if I don't remember the man with many names.
I was recently watching this video which was trying to explain mirages, and it was so laughable what this guy came up with. He was saying, oh yeah, the light actually chooses, which is the path of least resistance, and so it's like each bit of light has its own brain and calculates, this is the least resistant way for me to get to this person's eye. And some people loved it, but I could see right through it.
How does it make a picture then? You know, like, because wouldn't the path of least resistance be in different spots? So
I don't
it
know.
wouldn't pick up that picture and, you know,
It
place
was a
it
weird
over the
explanation.
ball.
And the guy was also saying, oh yeah, like when you see roads reflecting, they're only where you see them reflecting the sky. That's because it's like a really hot patch in the road. And I'm thinking, I don't think it's because that particular spot of the road is really hot. I think it's just optics.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's because the
that was
whole road is creating like like white hot and cold circles. So it's distorting. So as you're looking across down the road, all built up together, you know, it's like an accumulative thing. Not just that patch. That's weird to say that. Just this patch of road is hot. The rest of it's cold. That's weird.
yeah, he was just speaking on the theoretical, no actual evidence.
Was it like Bill Nye with Boats Over the Horizon?
Yeah, it was basically of that sort of content. Just like some smaller Professor YouTube guy. It was like 8
Oh, was
years
he
ago
wearing
or
a lab
something.
coat?
No, but he made you know that he like works as some professor guy.
Like Professor Dave, but not a professor.
I think he's a bit more of a professor than Dave.
I posted that Aurora Borealis that looks like an
Yeah,
angel.
the mother they call it, I guess. I'm not sure what they're calling it, but I'd love to go see it in person. I think I do see your chat and the thing. Thanks. I had to
Oh,
click something. I'm in a chat thing.
Has anyone actually seen the Northern Lights? I'm
I've
all
seen
the
it.
way in
It's very
Australia,
weak
so I
where
can't.
we're a little north of me, so but I've been up there a little bit and saw it, but it's a bit weak.
Cool.
Friend that went and stayed in those igloos.
Wow. I'd
Yeah, and
definitely
then
go
did
and
a
visit one day.
yeah, and then they did a tour as well at night. So they went on these skidoos.
It's my trip for next year when it peaks. I think in February, March is the best time, I believe, in Canada. That's where I'll be going next year, I think.
My friend went from Norway.
That's even nicer, of course. Iceland or something. You know, I have all these geography maps and they're all different. I got a Rand McNally children's one, and I see how they want to make it look curved. They even make the pages like askew sideways So it looks like the map is a globe. They do all kinds of tricks. All these big companies, they're all guilty of it. Yeah, Rand McNally, Children's Atlas of the World. It's such a jip, and all the other ones that you look at as well. They, the first page sometimes mentions the flat Earth all the time, or something, or sometimes they don't at all, or they don't even mention that they don't even promote the globe either. They do that other projection, terrain. That's how I knew winter was terrain. Now today, like I was finally reading this one, and I was like, oh yeah, I always thought it said train or winter. I apologize. But we don't really have an accurate map unless you go into a certain place and hope it's accurate, I guess.
Yeah, I think land maps pretty accurate.
Yeah, when you're like traveling in short distances, you can pretty much navigate with a close up map of
But
a
when if you
proper.
had boating skills, do you saying those uncharted places, and they're going to stop you from? Well, you'll stop yourself, I'm sure, if anything. I don't guess they have to worry about you. That's where all my friends are. Or they went to the end. That's why we haven't heard from them for a while. Oh yeah, you hear Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about the Arctic Circle and the Arctic Ocean, and he goes, it's 66 degrees north and 66 degrees south. So yeah,
It's unreal how often you hear those numbers, especially in the globe paradigm.
it's funny because like Oceania, wasn't that in 1984? Like first before it became Thailand or whatever it is. You guys, wasn't that like the name of it? 1984. They're at war with Oceania. I don't know. It's always funny to me nowadays. Maybe I have a recall or something. Like those guys. That was
Oceania is
the Oceania.
our
It was first.
Oceania
I guess that when I
is
read 1984, I didn't know about net zero.
Oceania is a group of countries that they classify as this continent. So Australia is the continent, but when they group it, it's called Oceania. So it's Australia, New Zealand, parts of Asia, things like that.
Yeah, I see
It's
it
just a
right here.
grouping. Yeah.
Maybe I didn't know about it. They never taught us about that, and I thought it was a made-up place from 1984 novel, right? And then like 10 years later, flat Earth, I'm like, Oceania's everywhere on the map. I'm like, what? I don't know. Still haven't got it
Oh,
over
why?
that one. That's why I mention it.
Yeah. Keep on lugging Thailand in with like Australia and that. It's 8 hours on a plane to Thailand from here.
They got that CC everywhere, countries and cities. You think that's a coincidence? C and C. They don't own all the stuff, just the important stuff, right? That's a good one. Countries and cities. Yeah, I said that already. Funny, hilarious. You guys got Black's Law Dictionary. Did you go through that stage and all that?
I've looked at a few definitions here and there.
I don't know if you guys remember, but exposing the dirty few, we realized something on Google Translate one day. What a police officer, it was like not translate, but a definition. Then they changed it right after he made the video. We're all like witness to it. We even made a video about them changing it, or I took the video before they changed it, so I have proof and stuff. It's just crazy, right? Like, who's listening to him or me when they change stuff like that? Like when they change August Picard, to the flat upturned edge, on Wikipedia, it doesn't say that anymore and stuff,
He didn't actually go that high.
Especially when you bring attention into it, like we did a few times by being good researchers. Like at one point, the flat Earth researchers, they knew everything. You couldn't get anything past them. We knew all these, like Sargent knew all the stuff from pop culture, but I think I'm even better, more than him with the movies and all those stupid things. It's a
Do
shame
you
we
know
lost
how?
here to
Do
the
you know
free
how high
South
August
Carolina.
Picard went?
Hilarious, the South Carolina crew.
Do you know how high
That was the
August
town that
Picard
I
went?
used to live in, which is freaking hilarious to me.
Has he muted you, Timbo?
I think so.
It's like they followed me or something. It was really strange.
Do you know how high August Picard went?
Not offhand. I have the video where it says where he's talking and all that junk.
I think it's only 25,000 feet. It's lower than a plane.
Well, that's what it says now, so
Yeah.
you might want to go with the old, what it used to say.
What did it used to say?
I have that screenshot when and stuff. We recorded a lot back in the day, but nobody's really like, what are we gonna do with it? Who cares? Like if it used to say
Even
something
so.
else, you guys care maybe, but that's
Even so,
I can make a video about that,
that contraption you could have made back then.
I have like,
Even so,
I need like video ideas. I'm trying to get
almost
like a live
50,000.
stream going with new stuff, new old stuff every week, but it's tough. I need like 40 new videos to do an hour. I have like 5 ideas. It's nice when other people contribute, and then it makes it fun for me because I included somebody else's work. That's what I do personally. I spend a lot of time on YouTube and with the Power Director open, trying to make these videos. I got Globy channels. They got way more subs, 7 comments every night for the Old Country Buffet. I was the last person that had a copy of it. It all got taken. I was like the keeper of the flame, and that video is the most popular Globe channel. Not real popular, but million stupid comments a night from these Globies about this video, and we're struggling to get our guys to support us on the Flat Earth videos. That's what my friend said the other day. The Globe, you guys want to give the Globe all this money, but you never give Flat Earthers any money. There's no money, and you know what I mean. It's retarded. Even Flat Earthers would rather pay a globehead to mention Flat Earth than support a Flat Earther. Right, you got Red Pill giving $20 to a globehead just to sing a song about Flat Earth. Helio should get that $20 or somebody. Whatever. I think a little bit differently, but that's what I'm here for. I know exactly what to say, what you guys don't want to hear in the comments. I'm really good at that. I guess they call it trolling or something, but that's not what I call it. I just know what to say to some people. So I don't know if that's about it. If I offended anybody, it's probably in the norm. That's why I'm not on here a lot.
Don't hurt the littles. Here you go, buddy. I'm trying to play this game. Here you go, buddy.
Yeah, I hopped on to see if any creative collaborators that doing anything. I got like 5 video ideas. I need more music ideas. And people used to send me clips when there was more people. They all went to the edge and never coming back. So got some openings. But it was more fun for me to include like inside jokes, and it gets boring when you don't. But I'll still do it. I'm going to try to push out another 30 videos or something. They're not good or they're quick. Do them so quick now, so I want to just push a bunch out. It's not easy. I don't have much time. I got to clean the whole house and stuff.
Did you say you've got people that went to the edge and didn't come back? Is that what I just heard you say?
That's a good joke we should all use now, right? That's where they all went. I think somebody else used it before me. Like, oh, that's why my friends are gone. That's why a lot of people went missing.
Okay.
Remember that one guy's name? Go find the others. You know. So, I'm headed next to go find the others. Right. Let's see if I can find them for you guys. The one thing, none of us can live stream it. You know, we're all poor and we don't have phones. I definitely wouldn't be using no iPhone the way I see it with the heathens. You know, taking a bite out of the apple. Flat earthers using iPhones. You know, I just don't. I'm not thinking. I don't think we're all doing the same thing. You know, before I was a flat earther, I was a vegan activist, so I'm always cool with the not eating dead animals. I'm not a fan of these war games where people are shooting guns in video games. When you type in flat earth, a bunch of them playing war games trying to talk about flat earth or something. I don't know. I don't mix those two. Like, oh, you're playing heathen games again, you know.
Like barbecues.
The Call of Duty was terrible for the masses. They all want to kill people now. I think there'll be no peace until they understand you can't kill any living creature. Then they won't want to kill each other, and then they'll know they're here for a reason. They'll feel more special. But we're so far, it's like 1%. I turned vegetarian in 1986. It was like one of the first ones that, before it was trendy, I guess. You know, same thing with the flat earth, apparently. 1%, 1%. I was like, oh, shit, you guys are so far behind, you know.
Well, I've been doing PC Master Race for like 10 years, and I'm definitely in no hurry to cause any other living creature harm, injury, or loss of any kind.
It's all good, but I have so many problems with the spirits, people drinking these spirits. You know, once we know all this stuff now, I think a lot of us did all that growing up with those main YouTube guys that we were influenced by, no doubt. Kind of, which shout out to Josh breaking down those secret symbols, doing that a long time. We lost people that took all their videos down who did that. You know, that helped the repetitiveness of the covering of the eye, the head and hand. What woke me up was I was doing JFK research and then the moon landing, and then found out Nixon. Yeah, so I said today it shouldn't be Watergate. It was like Spacegate, you know, with all those computers at NASA. You know, that was his stuff, you know. And the gate with the sky too. They call it the gate of heaven or something. The gates up there, some people call it, or something. The sun goes through the gate or something. You might have heard that. But yeah, more like Spacegate. Or water, because they say there's water up there too. So even if they say it's water, it still makes sense to me, right? I would go with the water above us and all that stuff. You know. That seems to be the case as well. So.
Got any evidence for that?
Well, you know, the atheist and the infinite plane is going to be what my friend said is being pushed. So you guys probably won't agree what I'm saying, but if you probably agree with the atheist infinite plane, it seems to be real hot right now.
I do not. I do not subscribe to that. No way.
Well, we got to watch out for those people. You know, I would say, you know.
Gotta watch out for who?
Somebody said about the controlled op about an hour ago. I'm like, oh, that's probably what'll come in. Somebody will be popular and they'll be pushing that kind of movement. Like, Bro Sandhead or something. He does that. He every couple words he's doing Exodus 27. You guys are known for doing that on this live channel. Every couple words you got to do Exodus 27. It makes me puke. I cringe. I don't know why you don't respect.
Exodus
I
27?
don't know who does it, but it's very rampant on these 24 Earth channels, and I'm thinking you're the controlled op.
What Ten Commandment are we breaking?
What?
It's biblical. You're not supposed to be doing that in your speech, like you say, and just look it up. I rather not even say it myself or spell it or anything, you know. But whoever's doing it, you guys, it's like you're mocking us, and I don't appreciate it. I just wish you can put that in the rules. I always
What are
say
you
it's
talking
just
about,
for
man?
Disney people. When I talk to other people, I
Can
make a
you
lot of
stop talking
mistakes.
in
I'm sorry.
code? Hey, dude, can you stop talking in code and just say it, man? I don't know what you're talking about.
Good.
What are you talking
One of us
about?
can take a break. How about that? There's the door. You can go that way, and I got the door too. So one of us is going to take a
Okay.
break. And if I don't get banned or kicked, it'll probably be you first. So why don't you go take a break if
Well,
you don't
it's
like
not
what
going
you're
to be me,
hearing?
man. So, why don't you just, instead of speaking in fucking riddles, why don't you just say what you mean? Say it with
You're
your chest,
never
man.
going to understand. I don't have the time or the crayons to explain it to you. So go take a break if you don't like it. I'll get off. I understand.
Right.
You've been
There you
here
go.
for how long?
You're taking a
You've been-
break, man.
Yeah, give him a
You're
break.
fucking mumbling. You're talking shit.
Or just say people should stop doing this or that, and then you're not gonna say what they should stop doing. It's just like kind of silly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was waiting for that. Thank
Well, I
you.
don't know what he's even talking about.
Yeah, I got no fucking idea. That's why I asked him. And then he started talking about crayons. What a fucking muncher. Fuck. I just asked a simple question. Alright. If I unmute you, can you please answer the question? There you go.
I got a little defensive there. I feel that way a little bit, and I get a little angry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, no, that's alright. I just asked you a simple question, man. I just wanted to know what you were actually talking about.
Not too sure. I was pretty much ranting. I had some iced coffee and stuff.
Iced coffee makes you rant?
He said Exodus 27.
Oh yeah,
For
I kind of think
burnt
you guys are
offering.
controlled op because you can't like go a night without doing that.
Burnt
What does that mean?
offerings? Talking about barbecue? What are you talking about?
Doing what? Can you tell us doing what?
One of the ladies can tell you later if you don't. I don't really like to talk about it. You can't look it up. I don't got the
Hey,
time to tell
I
you.
don't know what you're talking about. You
Oh,
can't speak on my
Exodus
behalf.
27 is like a Christian thing. We don't like to hear it. It's cringe. It's in every movie. It's when you curse the name, you like G and then damn, Hoover Dam or something. We don't do that. It's just cringe, man. It's like you're controlled op for the Christians and the movement. That's how I feel every time I tune into a 24/7. It's on all three of yours.
What, we're doing it here?
Well, I don't
Not
use.
tonight. Not since I'm here. I got some kind of powers that I can like kind of stop things and turn the power off on everybody if I wanted to.
I
Dude, you
don't. I
can't
don't.
stop me from doing nothing, man.
Okay. Well, here. I
Trust
That's
me.
do
why I
the.
try not to get involved in with all my speech and spells, but I did want to come out tonight. Thank Helio for the song. Thank everybody. And if you guys be in your best behavior, I would really support you a lot more if I can.
Hey, Flatstuff. Well,
It got a bit weird.
yeah, you made this really weird for everybody, man. So
Good. That's I'm known for that. Why change now?
okay, well, it's actually weird as in uncomfortable, and nobody knows what the
So
fuck they're
that's what
talking
half of the people think. The other people think that it was pretty cool. I
about.
got to
Who?
speak.
Who the fuck thinks that you made any sense at all in the past 30 minutes?
I'm still trying to find
Definitely not
the
me.
The people sitting next to me, they wanted me to come out and talk to you guys. So
Who?
the Lord's name in vain. It's not in Exodus 27.
was it 24?
Okay.
What are you just gonna keep throwing numbers out there and try to figure?
No, I think I was right the first time.
Dumbass.
I'll check, man. I'm sorry, man.
God damn.
That's why I
The
don't call
altar,
in.
burnt offering,
Don't
the
apologize for
courtyard,
No,
for fucking
27.
oil.
We were right the first time. 27.
Where does it say?
So you should not invoke the name of the Lord your God for in vain, for the Lord will not leave unpunished anyone who does it. You guys are known to do it all night long, and
Where?
usually mention it because I'm very outspoken in chat, and that's how I got the blue account banned.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you
Where?
this. What
Hold
do you
on.
mean by? Go ahead, Larry. I'm sorry,
What's the
brother.
address? Where's it at here? Because I'm looking at Exodus 27 right now.
you
Like
know,
altars, courtyards, and
it's like
lampstands.
at least I got to tell you guys finally, and now it's off my shoulders, because once you know, it's hard to keep on wanting to do it. My aunt told me that a long time ago, so it's been ingrained in my head for a long, long time. It's new to you guys, maybe, but just like people don't want to talk about fluoride, most people won't tell you about this
Dude,
either.
can we talk about the address of what you're talking about? Because I'm looking at Exodus 27 right now. If you could just help me out just a little bit and stay on topic, what are you talking about?
I know.
This fucking guy.
Exodus 27 in Google comes right up. That's it. You shall
Yeah,
not misuse the name. You guys always say G and damn every night, and sometimes all night long. Like it only takes a minute.
Wait a
before
minute.
you
So
I let
simple
you know,
cursing
I
is
just want to
just
come
like
on here
condemns
tonight
us to
to let
hell.
you know that I'm aware of it. I've been listening. I've been watching. Half of it's really good. The other half is terrible, in my opinion. But you might not care what I think.
I don't.
So there you go. And I spoke my
All right,
piece.
well, there you go. It's my fucking YouTube channel. I don't care what you think about it. If you like it, listen. If you don't, fuck off.
All right, I guess if it came from anybody else but me, you would listen to them more. Or maybe next time you hear it, maybe somebody else has the balls to
Oh
tell you.
no, I get plenty of criticism. Don't worry about that.
Well, believe me, I've had my piece.
Take it with a grain of salt, then, Helio. I think that's you speaking. I like your work. All right, have a good one.
Cool, man. Dude, I mean, just to say,
In my share of mistakes.
I mean, if you like it, yeah, go ahead.
I really think that everyone should be careful not to say those things. Maybe it can be interpreted that that's not taking the name in vain, but why would you risk it? Maybe it is. That's what I think.
I can see who has a problem, who's a little bit jealous of my skills, Helio and the Australian
Oh
guy.
no!
Go right ahead.
Your skills are you're magnificent. Is that what you want to hear? You want me to tell you how magnificent you are,
I heard what
and
you
you never
you're a
use the Lord's
mean
name in
person,
vain.
Helio. We can tell you're not a loving person.
Good question here.
Who the fuck is we? Everybody else. I don't even give a fuck what you think about me, to be honest. But anyway,
Can I ask a question here about Exodus 27? I've got that up in front of me. I've looked all the way 27:1 all the way through 27.
I think he is too, Larry.
Because I don't see anything about that.
Neither do I.
Larry, I mentioned this at the Dudes channel. You're from the Dudes channel. I mention this all the time. That's how I got banned there. All I like to do is mention it, and now you're aware. I already made you aware of this years ago.
Well, you're
Larry.
wrong.
The other guys, not
Yeah,
so
you're
much.
wrong.
Okay, well, I don't see what you're talking about, bro. I think you're trolling.
You
if
have
you
a
could
bad
point
memory.
it out to me.
I think
No,
he
I can remember playing tag.
But I would love to move on. I let it be known. Look at it do your own research. If you'd like to
You cited Exodus
gain more
27.
Christian audience, you would avoid saying some of those biblical terms.
Notice how he keeps
Christians
repeating
aren't
himself over and over and saying the same things without addressing what we're talking about. He accuses us of something, and then when we try to address it, he just moves on and keeps repeating himself.
Correct, flying. I should
Yeah,
have wrote.
I mean, it's just like, come on, Flatstuff, man. Either fuck off or answer our questions when you come in here accusing us of shit. Come on.
Okay, he's saying Exodus.
I'm letting it be known. That's what I hear every night, and that's why I don't tune in.
No, you didn't. You didn't tell us specifically. Actually, you did
think
say
Larry's
something
got the-
specifically,
man. You
and
seem
they're
like
trying to address it, and you're avoiding it.
anger issues, man.
All right,
Take a
guys,
chill
calm
pill. How about
down,
that?
Larry. I think you've got it, haven't you?
Yeah, it's Exodus 20, verse 7. If you say Exodus 27, that
I
sounds
got
like a
anger
chapter.
issues too. It's all right, man. You'll be all right. If you want the hate to flow, let
Don't
it
worry
flow.
about me. No, don't worry about me. Listen to Larry. He's talking to you right now.
So I'm just curious. What's his name?
Stuff.
Because when I think of taking the name, right? Like if I were to call myself a Christian, right? I'm taking the name of the Lord, right? And then if I just keep doing like whatever, raping and pillaging, then I'm like taking it in vain. I don't know how you interpret this, but I'm not going to call myself a follower of the Most High God.
Larry, I interpret it when you guys say G and then damn afterwards. You say the name and then you go damn. You say it. That's it. End of story. You heard. I'll probably get muted.
I've been here listening a lot. I don't hear people saying that. I hear them dropping the F-bomb.
Cool, man. That's even better. I might have you confused with the other 2 channels that do the 24, and if I do, I apologize. But now I let it be known what bothers me on the Flat Earth 24/7s. Hey, thanks.
How can you be in a place and not know what place
We
you're
talked
in?
about a range of subjects. I had a lot of time to give.
Hey, I'll tell you what, and if you're concerned about the GD, I say it sometimes, but that's not the meaning of taking the Lord's name in vain. I don't even know where you came up with that.
I remember my aunt said, "Don't like that band, The Grateful Dead," and I didn't really understand.
I know that, but she was wrong.
And I didn't understand what she said. I really didn't.
Goddamn doesn't mean you're taking the Lord's name in vain.
But now I understood.
So you could use the Lord's name in vain without using a curse word. So GD is not just automatically mean that you're taking the Lord's name in vain. So you're just wrong. Shut your fucking mouth and get the fuck out of here.
Hey, man, we can see who the Blue Meanie is. I got it recorded. Man, don't worry. We can make a video about how mean you are to the company. I think all the people here, all the smart people, can see that you're an asshole, and I was the nice guy here tonight.
Oh yeah, no, sure.
Sharing information
I'll be the
that you know
asshole every
nothing
fucking
about.
time.
You don't even know what I'm
But
talking
it was
about.
misinformation because you were making fallacious statements.
Fun drinking those
You go ahead and make a statement.
You're gonna
and you
get.
go ahead and categorize this with every other group that you've talked to, not even knowing which group that you were actually talking to, and making accusations.
Sounds like it goes from Discord to Discord.
Guys, I know exactly where everybody's from. You're talking to the president of the Flat Earth Society.
Bye, Flats.
All right, we got the president of the Flat Earth Society. No wonder.
The president has no clothes.
This fucking guy.
What I want to know what he.
I'm really good at researching all the Masonic lodges in your neighborhood.
Man.
He's like offended by our words, but he's being offensive to everyone in this room.
Yeah, but he
knows what neighborhoods we live in and where the Masonic lodges are too.
Of course, we've been doing this for 10 years.
He said
Where's the nearest Masonic lodge to me?
He said he came in and taught us stuff that we don't know. What did you teach us?
Who was talking, Larry?
I'm not talking.
No, it was somebody else asking where's the nearest.
It was me. I'm Wave Mixer. You said that you knew where all our neighborhood Masonic lodges were.
I'm not looking at
wondering where's. I would like to know where that is.
And I'm not looking at no book that I was writing.
You know, I was wondering about a statement you made. You said that you knew where all the Masonic lodges were in our neighborhood.
Yeah, you just go on Google, man.
No, you said you knew. I know. I can go to Google. You said you knew, so I thought maybe you could inform me where my nearest lodge was.
I don't know, Helio. I feel unwanted here, so I was going to talk about a range of subjects, but you kept on wanting to get stuck on one. I wanted to make progress for the Flat Earth movement, but that's not in your turn.
It's been a few different comments that you've made. Each time you get called out on a comment, then you want to turn around and say, well, no, I want to talk about something else. As far as I'm concerned,
this channel is doing nothing but harm. You took the name from our channel. We were Flat Earth Discernment. What do you guys copyright off us? A year later, you take our channel down and you abuse all the people in our crew, and then you steal our name. That's how I feel.
Wait. Flatstuff. I don't know who you're talking about. Hold on. Said you take our channel. Nobody's taking anybody's channel down. And what you said, Helio, you don't want me here. Yes, I asked you to leave. I want you to leave. I want you to leave. I don't want to ban you. I want you to fucking leave.
Why don't you be a big tough guy and use that wrench? Let's see you use the wrench and be a real hero to the Flat Earth movement.
No, I want you to leave so you can prove yourself to be an asshole.
I can out-talk and outlast you any day of the week, all right? What do you weigh, about 400 pounds? Sounds like you weigh 400 pounds. I'm in tip-top shape, all right?
You've come on here. You talk. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You haven't made any coherent sense in any sentence.
Take the
and now you're
kangaroo out of
telling
your
us.
mouth so I can understand.
Yeah, you don't insult me, mate. You're a guy on the internet. It doesn't matter.
You got
All right?
Vegemite coming out of your ears, fellow. I
Look,
don't
it's
talk to
delicious,
people like
man.
you. Do you
It's
understand?
delicious. It's
It's
delicious.
like, who's gonna fucking mute or ban him first? He's just trying to get banned right now.
He's a
I
clown.
know, but he
He's a
says he
fucking
doesn't talk to
clown.
people like you, but he's been sitting in here talking to people like you.
Actually, I came in here for 3 people, and none of those guys are talking because you guys are assholes. I don't blame them for not wanting to talk to you guys.
Well, you made a slight mistake there. I'm not an asshole. I'm the whole ass.
You're the only
So
one that's
as we all are. It's
yeah,
like,
you're the only one that's being an asshole at the moment, mate. So,
bro,
I'm not your mate,
you're,
okay?
you
no,
think?
no,
I
we
mean,
say
I'm not
we
your brother.
interchange.
I'm not your
We
friend.
interchange mate and cunt. They're the same word.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. That's what we
this
use. We
fucking
interchange
guy.
mate and cunt.
Get
So
him the
you can
fuck
either
out of
you can choose to
here.
be mate or you can choose to be cunt. So take your choice, mate.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Well,
What a doofus.
Is there a cunt roll?
Yeah, there should be.
Cunt roll.
You guys sit here and talk, and you don't do nothing in public. You do nothing
And what
on
do you
YouTube.
do, mate?
You're just a
What do
bunch
you
of
do, man?
jellyfish.
All right, fucking, I give up. I
Awesome, man.
muted him.
Yeah.
I muted him.
Yeah, so
It was
that's
me
kind of
first. Me
interesting.
first. My bad. Oh, my
No,
bad.
that's kind of interesting how he says that we don't go out in public, and he has no idea of who I am, what I've done, where I've been. He's ready to straw man and say that we're all the same. Blah 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 blah. We don't do anything, and it's full of shit.
I know we do shit every single day. We do it here on the internet, on YouTube, and we do it in real life as well. This guy, I mean,
It's funny. Funny
he
he's telling
sounds
you
like
how you could use your wrench here. So he's talking on Discord, but talking about a tool that's used on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't even know where the hell he is.
I think he's on acid, man.
He's not even
tripping on
sharing.
acid.
What is your profession?
See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.